Namaste again. And it's wonderful to be with all of you together again, as usual, on our Saturdays at 4 p.m. on Fomonomo. Yes, I see we are on now. We've been going through this wonderful journey together of vibrational healing. Since April, we had a 9-day journey together on different aspects of Nad, of the Shakti forces, of seed sounds, Bija mantras, of visualizations, and many, many other ways of accessing the vibrational world within us and around us. We continue that journey. We have been doing so over the month of May, almost coming to the end. The last of May will be the end. And I look forward to many, many more journeys with you. We have been accessing the Shakti forces, and we continue that journey today with a new aspect that we will learn today, and that is the aspect of cleansing your limbs, your hands, through intent and through vibration. The inner cleansing of that which is the symbol of all that you do in your life. We had learned another way of cleansing, which is the Amarnyas earlier. And do you remember the Amarnyas? Many of you have done it with me. We have revised it also a couple of times. If you have not done it with me earlier, you can watch the videos that we've done on Fomonomo. There are a lot of our videos together. You can watch it, revise it. Amarnyas is where we visualized different points from the head down through the face, up to the neck and through the body. It was a complete cleansing, a beautiful, very powerful vibrational exercise, concentrating on sound and visualization. It's a practice of Shri Vidya, the science of the Shri Yantra and the practice of Shri Vidya, the Shakti practice, which we had learned, and many of you are already practicing it at home and gaining a lot from it. And indeed you will. Not just cleansing, but much more than that. Maybe we will revise it just once today, because today we are concentrating on Shakti practices of cleansing ourselves with vibrational forces. So let us revise the Amarnyas. Amarnyas is a combination of Shakti Bija mantras or seed sounds, which are concentrated on different parts of our head and face. We can feel the vibration of each sound as we concentrate on a particular part, and we descend with those sounds and finally feel the vibration flowing through our body. So, Amarnyas. Om Hreem, Om Hreem, Aha, Tham, Shreem, Swam, Ham. So, Om, top of the head, Hreem at the middle of your forehead, sun shining in the right eye, fire in the left eye, raging fire in the left eye, Tham, the entire face inside the white moon, Shreem, the divine nectar of the golden energy of the universe on your tongue. Swam, the nectar flowing down the right side. Ham, the nectar flowing down the left side. And nourishing your entire body. Okay, so we do it again. Always relax before you do any mantra. Don't do it in a hurry. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Start with Om on top. That is Amarnyasa, and you can revise it at home. Nyasa. So we go ahead today with another very important practice of Nyasa in the culture of Sri Vidya, in the practice of Sri Vidya, which is symbolized by the Sri Chakra. The Sri Chakra is the point of concentration, the point of reference, the point of holography, the point of connecting a form with the different planes and parts of our body. We saw the Sri Yantra the last time and understood the different levels of the Sri Yantra with respect to the different levels of our body in terms of the energy centers or chakras. But today, we are not going into the Sri Yantra, but going into the extended practice, the main practice of Sri Vidya, even before we can come to the concentration upon the Sri Yantra and use it in an internalized way for understanding and empowering the whole consciousness, the whole body, the body of emotions, the body of feelings, psychology, other levels of mind. Before we can access all that, we need to be ready for it. And the Nyasas help us to become ready, our body to become ready, to become cleansed, to become open, to become vibrant enough to receive the greater powers. So today we are going to do the Karanyasa. What is Kara? You know what is Kara? Hands. So, Kara. There's a lovely shloka which I used to also teach my children. I used to teach in a lovely school called Mirambika once as a voluntary service, and it was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life and a great learning experience as well. So there with my children who were 8-year-olds at that time, I used to do the shloka which went like this. So before we do the Karanyasa, I'm just going to sing the shloka for you. Om Karagre vasate Lakshmihi करमध्ये सरस्वती करमूले च गोविन्दा प्रभाते करदर्शनम्. Beautiful shloka. Kar, karagre, in the front, vasate Lakshmi. So all that you do which gives you the great manifestations, the great rewards of life, come from the front of your hands when you do things. Karagre vasate Lakshmi. So Lakshmi dwells in the front of your hand. Kar madhye Saraswati, that which holds the knowledge, that which holds the right way, Saraswati. Kar mule cha, and cha means and at the root is Govinda, Krishna, the manifester of the universe. So the Aadhar of the universe is at your root of your hand. Prabhate, in the morning, Kara Darshanam. So pray, invoke your hands every morning, remembering the forces that lie within before you start your day. Prabhate Kara Darshanam. Look at your hand. Darshan karo. Do the darshanam of your hands in the morning. Prabhate. Karagre vasate Lakshmihi, Karamadhye Saraswati, Karamule cha Govinda, Prabhate Kardarshanam. So you can practice this lovely shloka every morning when you get up, before you start your day. Okay? So this is a general, beautiful Puranic shloka, not a part of Sri Vidya, but I just remembered it, so I thought I'll share it with you. Okay, so we are going to, we're going to go on to the Karanyasa. Kara, hands, Nyasa. So the Nyasa of the Kara, the hands. Karanyasa. Okay. So what is Karanyasa? Karanyasa is that very, very amazing science of being able to direct your intent through your fingers into your fingers and cleanse every nerve channel that runs from your brain into your fingers, that helps your fingers to act, and many other nadis are involved. Your hands are the most active external part of your body, active in terms of helping you to do whatever you do in your life. A lot of nadis inside your being get connected to your hands and to your fingers. A lot of nadis, the mesh of nadis in your body, a lot of them get connected to your hands. Your command chakra gets very, very strongly connected to your hands. So by the power of intent, we can direct the energies wherever we want in our bodies. And particularly for cleansing, we use our intent of great force for cleaning different fingers and cleansing our hands before we start our day. So how are we going to cleanse? Before we start cleansing, I want you to observe something, okay? So if you put your hands down, facing upward towards the sky, this way on your lap. Just relax the hands on your lap very lightly, almost not touching but just about touching your lap, and feel your palms and your fingers and your thumb. Just relax the hand. Don't try to tighten your fingers or do anything. Just keep it completely relaxed and feel. Feel the energy in your fingers, in the middle of your palm, in your thumb, through your fingers, through all your fingers, through the whole length of your finger. Slightly cupped, your palms are slightly cupped, fingers open, and raise your hand a little bit from your lap. And feel your hand growing heavier with the vibration that you're feeling in your palm. Feel the vibration intensifying. Feel your palms becoming heavier. As the vibrations increase, your palms are becoming heavier. Feel your fingers tingling with the vibration. Feel the tips of your fingers tingling with the vibration. Yes. Feel your fingers tingling. Yes, you feel the energy. Just relax your fingers, cross them together, whatever. I just wanted you to have a little experience of how your concentration in your hands can change the energy levels of your palms and fingers. All you need to do is turn your attention towards it. The moment you turn your attention to any part of your body, that part will be energized just by the direction of your intent. That is how powerful you are. You are the most powerful person who can influence yourself. There is nobody more powerful than you for changing who you are, for changing the conditions inside you, for changing your extent of well-being, for healing yourself. You are the divine who has the maximum power to heal yourself. If, as the divine, as the hologram of the divine, as an ansh of the divine, you recognize your different planes and paths and the power of your heart, the power of your feelings, and the power of your mind. Yes, we just experienced that, the power of our intent, very simply. And the same principle will be applied when we do now the Karanyasa, the hand cleansing. There is another form of cleansing, Anganyasa, a little difficult to teach on this platform right now, but Karanyasa perhaps would be easier. So I will teach it to you now. So, your hands. Okay. So, what are these parts of your hands called? I'm going to give you the Sanskrit words for your different fingers. Okay. So, what is this? This is your thumb. What is it called? It's called, in Hindi, it's called Angutha. In Sanskrit, it's called Angushtha. Angushtha. Okay. So, what is the first finger called? It's called Tarjari. Tarjari. Okay. What is the second finger called? Middle finger? Middle finger? Middle finger is called Madhyama. Madhyama. Hmm? Okay. Then, what is the ring finger called? Anamika. Anamika. Okay. And what is the last finger called? Kanishta. So these are the names in Sanskrit for the 5 fingers that we have. Okay. Now there are 3 very, very important bija sounds, seed sounds in the practice, in the Shakti practice, in the practice of Sri Vidya, which are Aim, Klim, Sauh. Aim, I is A-I-O-O. So, if you know the Sanskrit alphabet, you go E-A-I, that I. Okay? So, I with a dot. Aim. Then Kli with a dot. Clean. And Sau with 2 dots. Sauh. Okay? Sauh. So, these are the 3 sounds which are very, very, very important, which deal with the 3 Shakti levels that we are made up of, which we will discuss at some other point. Sri Yantra is an ocean by itself, very, very deep, perhaps not possible to discuss on this platform. Maybe a longish workshop at some point will help us to really go deeper into ourselves through our Shaktis. But just remember these 3 sounds: Aim, Klim, Sauh. Okay? Now, with each finger, we will chant one of these bijas. So we begin with the thumb, and what are we doing? We are going to clean the thumb. How will we clean the thumb? With our first finger, like that. So feel the vibrations in your palms, in your fingers. Feel that you have so much light, so much energy, so much vibration, so much flow, just like water. So that flow is going to clean the thumb with the first finger. Okay? So, what are we going to do? Angushtha is going to be cleaned. Your thumb, Angushtha, is being cleaned with the sound Aim. So, it will be Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. So you have cleaned your thumb, okay, with the first finger. Yes, that's Angushtha being cleaned. Okay, now you're going to clean the first finger with the thumb. Okay, Om again in the beginning. Now the second sound, Klim. So remember, Aim, Klim, Sauh. So we said Aim in the first one. So in the second one, we are going to say Klim. Okay, Klim. Okay, so Om, Klim, and this is called Tarjari. So after the word you add Bhyam. Om, Klim, Tarjari, Bhyam, Namaha. Namaha means I surrender to it. I surrender to that divine power of which I am a channel to come through me through the intent and cleanse my nervous system, cleanse my nadis, through the fingers. So when you say Namaha, you are invoking that great universal energy to flow through you and enable you to pass on the universal vibration as a channel to empower and cleanse every part of your nadi, nervous, subtle nervous network. Okay. So Om, first finger, Om Kleem Tarjari Bhyam Namah. So let it flow from the base, Om Kleem Tarjari Bhyam Namah. Om Kleem Tarjari Bhyam Namah. Om Kleem Tarjaribhyam Namaha. Okay, so that is the first finger, Tarjari, cleansed with the sound of Kleem. Okay, and then the third sound is Sauh. Aim, Kleem, Sauh. So now we come to the middle finger. The middle finger, yes? Middle finger. So how do we clean the middle finger? Again with the thumb. With the sound Sauh. So Om Sauh. What is the middle finger called? Madhyama. Om Sauh Madhyama Bhyam Namaha. Namaha, surrender to the divine universal force to flow through me and cleanse my subtle nervous network, the nadis. So, Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namah. Okay? Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Feel all the negativity, all the knots, all the toxicity being pushed out into the universe and becoming nullified and neutralized. Feel your nervous system as you clean. Okay. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Okay. And now the ring finger. The ring finger. Okay. From the base. Start from the base. From under. Absolutely where the line, where you can see the line of the base. Start from there. Always. Yeah? So what is this called? What is this finger called? Anamika. Anamika. Okay. So what did we do? Aim, Kleem, Sauh over the first three. And now we've come to the ring finger and we come back to Aim. Aim, Kleem, Sauh and Aim again. So, Om Aim Anamikabhyam Namaha. Om Aim Anamikabhyam Namaha. Om Aim Anamikabhyam Namaha. That was the ring finger. Anamika being cleansed with your thumb. And now we come to the little finger. The last one, the little finger. And we did Aim. So what is the next Bija mantra? Kleem. Okay, Aim, Kleem, Sauh. So the next one is Kleem. So what is the little finger called in Sanskrit? Kanishtha. Kanishtha. Okay. So, Om Klim Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Okay. Om Klim Kanishtabhyam Namaha. And that's how you clean it. Even if you can't remember these, of course, you have the video, you can look at it again and again. But even if you can't remember the chant, you can just bring your intention to your fingers and cleanse them. Even if you can just remember the bijas, Aim, Kleem, Sauha, and then Aim, Kleem, and then the last thing will be Sauha, which I will teach you. So even if you can't remember the whole Sanskrit thing, you can just chant the different seed sounds and cleanse. Okay? So, which would mean Aim, Kleem, Sauha, Aim, Kleem, and so on. So you can do that if you don't remember the whole chant. Okay. So now Kanishtabhyam, Om, Kleem, Kanishtabhyam, Namaha. Om, Kleem, Kanishtabhyam, Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Okay? And then there is a longish mantra which you may not remember. So just say Om Sauha Karatala Kara Prishtabhyam Namaha. So if you don't remember that, you can just say Sauha and clean your entire hand like that. Okay? Just as if you were washing it with soap. So this is what you do energetically. Yes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is inner cleansing. This is vibrational cleansing. Very important practice in the Shakti practices. Not to be underestimated. Water can only cleanse your hands from outside. But this practice, along with the bijas, cleanses your nadis from inside. After you do this, you will feel your hands are alive. They will be vibrating with force. Anything you touch will be energized. Your hands will have so much purity that they will become healing hands. When you cleanse your hands energetically, your hands will have the power to heal yourself and others. So this cleansing, Nadi cleansing practice is a very, very powerful practice. A prerequisite for any other practice of Sri Vidya. Okay? So, should we do it once more? Once more. I'll just say it to you so that you remember. Okay? Just 1 second, please. So, Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Tarjaribhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Aim अनामिकाभ्यां नमः। ॐ क्लीं कनिष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः. Okay, this is Karanyasa. Very nice, feels really good after you do it, and your hands are ready for great creativity, great manifestation. So we'll chant again once and do the Karanyas one last time. Okay? And then if you have any questions, we can take them up. So you can start asking your questions now. I give you a few seconds to quickly type your questions now, and then we'll do it one last time. If you have any questions, just type them right away, because sometimes it takes time for me to see your question even after you've typed it. Okay, so obviously it's very, very clear to you because I don't see any questions so far, but once more. Ready for Karanyas. Of course, when you are doing it, you will not be holding your hands up like this. You will be keeping your hands down. I mean, not touching your lap, but your hands will be this way, palms facing upwards when you are cleansing. This is how you will be doing it. Maybe I'll hold it up for you right now. Okay, let me try and show you exactly how. So you will be holding your hands like this and doing it this way. Okay, so I'm going to hold it now like this so that you can see this position and do it this way. Yes? Ready? Okay, ready? Everyone, you can stop typing if you're typing. Just be with me and let's start the Karanyas together. Take a deep breath. Concentrate. We will begin with the thumb, so keep your first finger at the base of your thumb ready to cleanse it. Yes? Okay? So you already know it, so I'm not going to necessarily show it to you, but there you are. So first finger down at the base of your thumb and it will go up to cleanse. So ready? ॐ ऐं अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः. ॐ ऐं अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः. ॐ ऐं अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः. Second, ॐ क्लीं तर्जरीभ्यां नमः. ॐ क्लीं तर्जरीभ्यां नमः. ॐ क्लीं तर्जरीभ्यां नमः. Middle finger. ॐ सौः मध्यमाभ्यां नमः. ॐ सौः मध्यमाभ्यां नमः. ॐ सौः मध्यमाभ्यां नमः. ॐ ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः. ॐ ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः. ॐ ऐं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः. ॐ क्लीं कनिष्ठाभ्यां नमः. ॐ क्लीं कनिष्ठाभ्यां नमः. ॐ क्लीं कनिष्ठाभ्यां नमः. ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां Namaha. Okay, so how do you feel? Feeling good? Feeling cleansed? From within? Feeling energized? How do your nadis feel? Feel the vibrations from within. Become conscious of how vibrating your palms are, how powerful they are. Yes? So, do this every day, preferably before you begin your day, in the morning, just after a bath. You will feel wonderful, cleansed. Do this, then do the Amarnyasa, and your whole body will feel the vibrational cleansing, the vibrational empowering, the vibrational consciousness with which you will go forth into your day. So try to begin your day with Karanyas. We haven't learned Anganyas because that is a little more complicated. It's not so simple. But Anganyas is about different parts of your body. Uh, but if you just do Amarnyas, that's also good. Anganyas maybe we'll learn at some other point in a workshop or something like that. But do Karanyas and let's see how you feel. Maybe you can give me a feedback on email on vedaranya@gmail.com at any time and ask me questions if you have any doubts or questions. Okay, so Alka is asking me what are the benefits of doing Karanyas. So I just mentioned all the benefits of doing Karanyas. So I think I've already answered your question. Vibrationally, you become cleansed, you become conscious of your vibrational flow, and you become empowered with your vibrational flow. Because only if you are alive with your vibrational flow from within can you get the maximum benefit of all the other vibrational practices, which are very, very empowering for the being. If you're not conscious of the flow of your nadis, and if you don't cleanse and feel the flow of your nervous system or the electrical pranic energy that is flowing through you into your nadis, if you don't get into the practice of feeling the flow of your pranic energy through your intent, through your thought, which is so powerful, you will not be able to get the maximum benefit and the maximum power of all the practices that are there, all the vibrational practices of our culture. The moment you become aware of the power of your breath, the power of your intent on the flow of energy through your system, you will be able to use that knowledge of the flow and that power within you to make your mind go wherever it wants and energize whichever part of your body it wants to, just by concentration on that point or by intending to flow to that point. All these practices help you to become aware of that, help you to direct your energy, help you to make your energy flow and influence your body, your emotions, your mind in any way that you want. You have that power within you. Always remember that. Never ever doubt the great infinite power that lies within you. Yes? So, okay. No more questions? Yes. Okay. So with that, I wait to come back and be with you tomorrow, same time, on FOMO NOMO, Facebook Live at 4 p.m. tomorrow, with another great practice, from the Shakti practices, from the Sri Vidya practices, recognizing the forces of Shakti within us, recognizing the vibrational forces within us, and using them for purifying ourselves, for harmonizing ourselves, empowering ourselves, along with mutually cleansing our environment, harmonizing our environment, and empowering our environment. That includes everyone and everything, every being that is in our sphere of influence. And as we energize ourselves more and more, our sphere of influence will increase both outwardly and inwardly. So, looking forward to that journey with you again tomorrow. A small part of that very, very, very large, infinite journey, but every drop makes a difference. So, look forward to being with you tomorrow. Namaste.